Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will learn how to create a project and virtual environment on Windows. After that, we will open Pycharm and open our project in a Pycharm and set environment interpreter on Pycharm. So the few thing it is very new to you, that's totally fine. Just follow exactly what I'm doing. After you are doing in like 2-3 lecture from now, you will understand. So you will learn by doing it. Okay. So create a project. Let's open documents, document folder on your Windows. And we are going to create a new folder and name this folder workspace. Since this is Python project, I will name as Python. If tomorrow I have different project like the like JavaScript or Java, so I can name as like workspace _ Java. So since we are going to do with the Python, so workspace Python, double click on it. Now name of the project that we are going to do. So right click again, new folder, name of the project. Since we are going to do the API automation, I would say API _ automation. So this is our automation project. What do we need? Next thing, we need environment. Like we just create Python project, all the folder. Now we need a Python to this folder. And we need environment. We are going to use the environment. So what is the environment we are going to? We are going to use virtual environment. So what is the virtual environment? So virtual environment in a sense is the isolated from your real environment. So that's called virtual. So meaning 2 lecture before, like we download and install Python in our system. We are going to create copy of that Python and put it under this project, API automation. If we have it tomorrow another project, we will create another virtual environment and we will copy another Python there. Meaning we will have a isolated Python in our project. So advantage for this virtual environment is we may have lots of different type of plugins, and that plugin will be available only this project only. Since this is API, we will have all the plugin related to the API, and it will be here. Tomorrow, if we have a UI project, like for example, Selenium WebDriver, we can create a project and we can create a virtual environment. So all the UI related plugin will be on that virtual environment. So basically, virtual environment will have all the resource, all whatever plugin we need, and it will be isolated from each project. I hope you understand. If you're not understand, but just do exactly what I'm doing, it will make sense to you after couple of tutorial that you are going to do. Okay, just keep doing. So I am going to install virtual environment. So just open command prompt. I'm going to first install virtual environment. So you have to install virtual environment first. So pip install virtual environment. You have to type exactly the way I'm typing. Now it will install virtual environment in our system. in our computer, right? It's this virtual environment is not yet in our project. Next, what we are going to do, we are making copy this virtual environment to our project. So we have to navigate to our project. So copy this location. Go to CD, Control V. Now I am on this project location. So the comments I used to use virtual environment API underscore VNV, it does not work. So after doing some research, I found out that I have to use Python space -m space virtual env space API underscore name of the virtual environments. Enter. Now it will create a virtual environment. As you see, I already see the folder. Virtual environment has been created successfully. Next, we have to activate this virtual environment. To activate this virtual environment, we have to go inside this folder. I'm going to say CD. Name of this folder is API underscore VNV. Let's go inside what we have. We have a leave, scripts, and next, let me put script / activate. So we are using this script, then we have a activate bash folder, right? So we should say activate.bat. As you see, before I activate this virtual environment, I had a directory C clone and the directory name. As soon as I activate, I have API underscore virtual environment. To deactivate virtual environment, simply just type deactivate. Deactivate. Now is deactivate the virtual environment. So I know it is make no sense to you, but when you start doing it, it will be like every day you are doing the same thing. So it will be easier and easier. Next, we are going to open Pycharm. And after that, we open our project. So click Pycharm. You will see something like this. Click open. Now go to your project location. So our project location on in the documents folder. Click on documents. Under documents, we have to go to workspace Python. And this is our project. So click API automation, click OK. Click trust project. Now project will be open. Next, we are going to set up the interpreter. As you see at the bottom, it's a no interpreter. So what is interpreter? So the interpreter is the Pycharm interpreter. We are tell Pycharm, hey Pycharm, we are using Python program, and all these Python related package or plugin will be API underscore virtual environment. And if you need anything, just grab it from this virtual environment. So that is interpreter job. Set the interpreter, click file, click settings. Sometimes if you are doing a first time, it will be automatically select API underscore virtual environment. If not, just follow this one. Click Add Interpreter, add local. As you see, C program Python 3.10. This is our main computer. Like when we download and install Python, this is the location. But we are not going to use this one. We are going to use this one. So you have to change, click, select existing. And when you select existing, look at this location. This is the location that our virtual environment is. So it should display something like this. If not, you have to manually go there, click Add, go to this location where is under Documents folder, we have Workspace, API Python, API Automation. Then we have API Virtual Environment. And I have to go to the script. And under the script, you will have a Python. Let me scroll down a little bit. You see Python.exe. So you have to select this, click OK. And click OK. Click OK. So it will take a few seconds again. Our interpreter setup has been completed. Now let's test it out to see if it is working. So right click on the project, click New, click Python file. Just name anything like I say test setup and enter. So it will create a Python file. This is how we can create a Python file. I'm going to just print hello world. So print open bracket and put the quotation and say hello world. Right click, run test setup. So it should print hello world here. Congratulations. So we have completely download and install Pycharm in our system, and also we set up virtual environment and the interpreter. Thank you.